life pressure and shit that you go through refine you to make you the person that you are. Like, for instance, I don't know how they say it. They said diamonds that's crushed after millions of years or whatever, but it becomes this beautiful thing, gold, whatever. It's just that pressure and shit that you go through make you the person that you are. Some
Use the right
people
lane
could
to
be,
take the I-75 south ramp.
bitch, I ain't going that way. So
Continue
some
for
people,
1 mile.
all right, thought so. Some people will go through the shit that they go through, and then they'll be either a victim or they'll be a how can I explain? Or they'll learn from it, and they'll make themselves stronger from it. What I learned is that nobody's coming to save you as a man. As a man, you have to go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? To become successful, to become the man that you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes a complainer. Nobody likes that you're going back, oh man, my life sucks. Sometimes we get into those. Don't get me wrong, man. I used to love complaining. All I did was complain. My mother used to be like, yo, you complain like a bitch. And I'm like, over the years, I was just like, yeah, I used to complain like a bitch. Now it's like you gotta keep on going and say fuck everything. Like, it's gonna get better the next day. For instance, I remember years ago, I was living on top of the world. I had women all over the place. I had 2 Mercedes Benz. I had 2 different apartments with 2 different women living in them. I had businesses. I had everything going for me. I ended up no more apartments, no more women, because I chose the wrong woman, and I chose the wrong woman or all the other women. It was the worst decision ever. And I ended up not having the cars that I had. I had 1 car, 1 Mercedes, and then I had another one that was a crashed up Buick that I don't know why. This guy kept on bothering me. Yo, I'll trade you for, come on, let me trade you. I'll trade you, and I'll throw you some money on top. I'm like, no, man, I don't want a crashed up Buick. Why I want a crashed up Buick? So I took it anyway, because he wouldn't leave me alone. And I was trying to sell the car. I was trying to sell the Mercedes anyway. So I was like, man, it's a newer Buick. I could probably sell it for more. Whatever. So I'm living in my car wash, and my landlord is like, you can't stay here, Alex. I was just like, oh, man. I was just like, just give me a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? He said, you can't stay here. So, I was like, just give me a couple of days. So I'm laying in trash bags that I stacked up in my car with my clothes. Sweaty, nasty. I was just like, oh, man, working all day. So I'm working like 12 to 15 hours a day. And what made me a man was that day when I was like, I'm going to take a shower. I didn't have nobody. And I took one of my dirty socks. I put Palmolive on it, and then had to spray cold water in my crack, and I had to put Palmolive up my butt. Right then and there, I broke, and I was just like, oh my God, I went from being up here to having absolutely nobody, nothing, and that made me a great man that day. Don't get me wrong, I was complaining for a while, but it broke me to realize that nobody's coming to save you. The only one that can save you is you. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna have people in life that will come and help you, but you ain't gonna have nobody come and save you. You ain't gonna have, sometimes, your mother's not gonna be there forever. You know what I'm saying? Your mother's not gonna, your peoples are not gonna be there forever. Sometimes you put yourself in that little trap. And you got to go through what you got to go through. A lot of people have to go through a wake-up call to make them who they are today.
In half a mile, turn left onto the ramp
some
to
people
Florida
don't learn until it's too late. I'm happy I learned that my young 20s, and it made me who I am, and it made me appreciate life in a different way.